Hello, I'm VXToyCat and welcome back to the secret feature video. These are videos I like to make every single time an update comes out for Minecraft on the console to let you know about all of the features that were included in the most recent update but that weren't included on the official changelog. The reason these are called secret features is because the only way you can find out about them is by somehow stumbling across them yourself or by watching one of these videos. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you what's technically 20 secret features in this update. I mean, really it's 18 of the same secret variant block, but basically there's 18 brand new variants of a block that we've never had access to ourselves in Minecraft before, so that's really exciting, as well as 2 other secret features which I'll be showing you today. So hopefully you do all enjoy this video. Like it if you do like it, because it helps out the channel, and let's say you do want to keep seeing secret feature videos like this one. But let's get straight into talking about exactly what these secret features are, because the very first one, or the first 18, I mean, again, it's you can argue whether it's one thing, whether it's 2 things, or whether it's 18 things, but there's 18 blocks that we have access to that we didn't have before, that are just variants of an existing block. But it's exciting, because before, when you tried to pick block a mushroom block, so, if it was a brown one, when you tried to pick block it, you'd get one of these mushrooms. If it was a red one, when you tried to pick block it, you'd get one of these mushrooms instead. However, now, when you pick block the mushroom, you not only get the mushroom itself, which is pretty exciting, because now you can get brown and red mushrooms. Again, this only applies to the brown ones like this, and the red ones like this. The stalk isn't quite so true. But yeah, basically, now when you try to pick block these blocks, now that's kind of exciting, you can get them, but it's also not that you just get mushroom blocks, both called mushroom blocks, but you also get better ones than the ones you find in creative, because the ones you find in creative, this brown one and this red one, as you're going to see, they're just solid blocks all the way around on every single part of it. It's just red all the way around, or it's just brown all the way around, which means that you can't realistically make good looking mushrooms. You can only make things that are always brown. So people use this for pathways sometimes, I've seen, but it's basically, not useful for, making your own mushrooms out or making a house that looks like a mushroom. But now, because of the pick block function, again, I think this is accidental, you now have the ability to actually make your own mushrooms realistically and accurately. So you might be curious as to how that's possible. Well, basically, when you pick block a mushroom, you might have seen it earlier, but you now get different types of mushrooms which have different parts uncovered. So if you want to have a mushroom that's basically a corner mushroom, you can do it like that. And although you might think this is kind of silly, it essentially means that you can have parts of your mushroom which aren't, which are visible like this, and so there's an inside and there's an outside. So in the same way that on the inside of a red mushroom, you can see it's very distinct on the inside, you can now do that yourself if you want to, but for any shape you'd like to. So if we wanted to, just a really basic example here, we could take this and we could make it go up like that, and now we've just built ourselves part of the mushroom that kind of just about fits into the structure, right? So then we'll take some corner pieces from over here, again, these just about work in there, and then we'll take some flat pieces from there, and I think if we do all of that, we need small corner pieces. So then we take these corner pieces right here, and as you can see, just using these pieces together, we've now made ourselves some more mushroom house. Maybe we need another one over here or something, but yeah, just like that, as you can see, it's perfect, it looks like it's natural. I mean, this is a terrible example, but there's actually 18 of these variants, because as you can see, each of the, based on how many sides are missing, you get 9 different variants of each mushroom block. So there's a, variant over here, variant over there, and there's a bunch of different uses for this. I'm sure you can all find them, because again, it depends on what you really want from this, but the fascinating kind of extra layer to this that makes me think they might patch it out soon, so take advantage of it now. By the way, all of these are gone from underneath. The reason I think they'll patch this out soon is because when you try to pick block the mushroom blocks themselves, so if you want to take one of these up, it just gives you oh, actually it does work right there. Most of these don't give you the correct mushroom block that you actually just picked up. But again, in this case, it seems to work just fine. So yeah, there you go. There's 9 separate mushroom blocks for red mushrooms, 9 separate mushroom blocks for brown mushrooms, and you can use these to do stuff like that if you want to. I mean, that corner shouldn't be exposed, but you get the point. You can do some stuff you couldn't do before, and you can make more realistic custom mushrooms, which I think is exciting. So what about the other secret features, Toycat? What's going on with those? Because maybe I don't care about building, maybe I don't care about mushroom blocks, maybe I think they're a terrible block and I just don't want to use them. Well, if that is you, 1, don't get so aggressive about mushroom blocks, they can't hurt you, it's fine, it's good. And 2, let's talk about the second thing, which is to do with ender pearls. So ender pearls now actually, have a cooldown timer, even in creative. So a lot of people are saying this was existing before because it came in with 1.9 for the PC. It was one of the combat update changes, but it never made its way to the console. There is a similar effect that has always existed for the chorus fruit. So as you can see, you eat the chorus fruit and then there's a slight cooldown before you can use it again. That cooldown has now been applied to the ender pearl, and as you can see, if you want to fire an ender pearl, you cannot fire one again, no matter how hard you try. Again, if you figured this existed before, I figured, let's go ahead and test it, and the old console version did not have this, but the current console version now does, as you can test and see yourself. So again, yeah, the cooldown, it's objectively just a slight downgrade to the way ender pearls work, but it stops you from accidentally spamming them, so it makes the game a bit easier. And also, if you do a lot of PvP, it makes the ender pearl less OP, because you can't just one of my favorite moves to do before This was like kind of OP, is like fire one in the sky, then fire one where you want to go. That way you can be there, you can break some stuff or whatever, and then you can be back. So, yeah, there's the Ender Pearl has now been arguably nerfed, but maybe made a bit more user-friendly. Depends on how you want to look at things, but it's another change towards the combat update, which genuinely might make its way to all the other console versions. Obviously not the Xbox One version, because this won't be updated by then, but still, something kind of exciting there, right? So, let's move on to the next secret feature, the final secret feature, and this is Xbox 360 exclusive, and I know that's where most of you play, so I figured I should bring it up, because now the exit without saving thing, so on the Xbox One, it looks like this, but on the Xbox 360, it used to look, I can prove it on the screen again, that it used to just have like a 360 dialogue option, like the, you know, the big, like, covering the screen thing. Now when you exit without saving on the 360, it just has a thing like this, and yeah, the Xbox 360 now matches every other console, and it's weird that it didn't before, but it's because they built the 360 from scratch, then they built every other copy of the game, you know, in their own separate code base, so every now and then they have to, like, unify the two, and this is an example of where they've done that. So, there you go, 18 brand new blocks, a brand new limitation slash feature on the Ender Pearl, and a way to make the 360 more like the other consoles. There might be more secret features in this update, so please do let me know in the comments down below if you have found one. I will make another video if there is enough, but I think this is mostly just like a bug fixing slash pocket edition inducing, like they just did some small stuff, slash update for minigames. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think of all that, if you have any more, what you thought of these ones, etc. Like it if you liked it, share if you really liked it, and a reminder, I'll be streaming later today. I think because a console update came out, maybe I'll stream the, maybe I should stream the last section of my Will & Mansion destruction. I think that'd be kind of fun. Make sure you check it out regardless. It'll be at 8 PM UK time, as always, every Tuesday and Thursday. Thank you very much for watching today's live stream, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.